You finally got some extra money sitting in your account and now you're asking yourself, should I pay off debt or start investing? Here's the truth. Choosing the wrong one can quietly cost you thousands and keep you stuck for years. I'm Davinia. I've been working in accounting and finance for over 15 years and I've seen this dilemma over and over again. This decision isn't just about money, it's about freedom, peace of mind, and how much control you actually have over your money. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to decide, the biggest mistakes people make, the math behind the right decision, and a simple framework to finally help you feel confident about your money. But first, let's get into the biggest mistake most people make without even realizing it. The mistake most people make. Most people think you can only do one. They think it has to be all or nothing, either pay off everything or invest everything. But the truth is, both extremes can hurt you. Because while you're focused on one goal, there's something that's quietly eating away at your progress without you even realizing. Inflation. Here's what I mean. Let's say Natalie's been earning £40,000 for the past 3 years and has only focused on paying off her debt. With inflation, she'd now need to earn £45,000 just to buy what £40,000 used to. So even though her salary hasn't changed, her spending power is shrinking. So she's doing everything right, but feels like she's just treading water. So yeah, she's paying down debt, but her money is quietly losing value. So she's in a worse position than she was before. This is why balance and understanding the math matters. So let's break it down. The math behind the right decision. Now let's talk numbers because this part is powerful. If the debt interest rate is higher than what you could earn investing, you're losing money even though you're technically saving. Let's say you've got a credit card with a 24% interest rate and you're thinking of investing in an index fund that can give you around an 8% return. Paying off that credit card is like earning a guaranteed 24% return, and there's no investment on earth that can give you that risk-free. However, that's only half of the picture, because while it makes sense to crush high interest debt, completely ignoring investing can backfire too. Why? Because your money needs to grow. Otherwise, it's just sitting there while prices rise and opportunities pass you by. So even though you're debt-free on paper, you could still be losing ground financially. And this is where most people get stuck because both options make sense. So let's get into why this could get tricky. But here's where it gets tricky. I know at this point you're probably thinking, but Davinia, if I wait to invest, I'm losing time in the market. And that is true to an extent. More time in the market does equal more growth and gains. But the real mistake here is not finding a balance that works for you and treating all debt like it's the same. Here's what I mean. A 3% interest rate on student loan debt is not the same as a 24% interest rate on a credit card. And if you don't take care of your essentials, you're essentially setting yourself up to get back into debt later on. So instead of following blanket advice, here's what I recommend. Rank your debt in order of interest rate and focus on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first. Next, ensure you have at least a starter emergency buffer in place to cover you in case of any emergencies. Then you want to start investing, even if it's small amounts. This is what smart investors do. And let me show you what this looks like in real life. Meet Selena. She has £100,000 worth of student loan debt at a 6% interest rate. This interest rate isn't crazy, but it's not light either. So instead of stressing about paying it all off, she focuses on these 3 things. Building a full emergency fund, starting to invest, and making at least the minimum debt payments, more if she can. But this gives her peace of mind because she knows she's not falling behind while being responsible. This way, she's protected if something goes wrong, her money is growing, and she's not losing progress to inflation. Now let's look at Keisha. She has a completely different situation. She has £10,000 worth of credit card debt at a 24% interest rate. Every month that balance is draining her faster than she can refill it. It's stressful, but now she has a plan where she can finally give herself some breathing room. So here's the game plan. Build a starter emergency fund, which is at least 1 month of essential living expenses. Attack the credit card debt aggressively while still investing small amounts. Once that balance is paid off in full, she redirects that money straight into investing and building her full emergency fund. This way, she's not reacting emotionally, she's moving strategically. You see the difference? Selena is playing the long game, growing and protecting. Keisha is in attack mode, making room so she can grow later. Both are winning, just in different ways. So now that we understand the math, let's get into the framework. This is the exact framework I used when I was trying to get control of my finances. This was after being stuck in debt and living paycheck to paycheck. Step 1, build an emergency fund. This should at least be 1 month of essential living expenses. This helps you from falling back into debt if anything unexpected happens. You want to automate it. You want to set up an automatic transfer to go from your current account straight into a high interest savings account, so you don't even have to think about it. You can check websites like USwitch and Money Saving Expert to see the best options. Most are offering around 4% nowadays. Step 2, prioritize paying off high interest debt. That's any debt over 8%. You want to organize your debt by interest rate from highest to lowest, then choose your repayment method. You can use the avalanche method, which focuses on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first. This saves you the most money overall. It's like putting extra cash in your pocket every time you pay a balance down. Or you can use the avalanche method, which focuses on paying off the smallest balance first, and this will give you quick wins and build momentum and keep you motivated. Step 3, start investing. Do not wait until you've paid off all of your debt to start investing. Even 50 or £100 hedges you against inflation and builds your confidence. You can get started with index funds or ETFs. They are low cost, diversified, and perfect for beginners. And you want to ensure you're using a tax advantage account, so a stocks and shares ISA if you're in the UK and a Roth IRA if you're in the US. Step 4, once that high interest rate debt is paid off, redirect those payments straight to investing while still making the minimum payments on your low interest rate debt like student loans. Think of this like building a house from scratch. You lay the foundation first and then you start building all the floors. Once I stopped trying to do everything at once and found a balance that worked for me, I finally started to see progress. My investments grew faster, my stress got lower, and I finally started to feel in control of my money. Because paying off debt isn't about being good with money. It's about giving your future self options and knowing that every pound you earn is working for you, not against you. And if you want to learn more about how to make your money grow, check out my video on how to manage your money like the 1%. And remember, stay rich in mindset and the money will follow. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.